Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Hamza. In this video, I wanted to go over my portfolio. I actually waited till market opened to post this video, and the reason was, I'm going to show you why that reason was. So, as you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm up about 15% for this week, which is roughly around, I want to say like $10,000 or $15,000. Actually, let's take a look how much that number really is. So for this week, we are currently up, oh, I'm a little off, so about $6,600, which is still not too bad. In the past 2 days, however, my portfolio was up roughly around 15%. So I had a little bit of a drop and then I picked it back up. Now, the reason that I posted this video after market open is because I do have some options and I wanted to see where they were priced once the market opens. And I just got an alert on my Robinhood account that Nnmd popped 10% at market open. Now, obviously, that number has dropped a little bit. However, I do want to talk a little bit about Nnmd and what my plans are with that company and that stock. So a few of you guys asked about my NEO positions. I did add to my NEO positions as I felt that the price had dropped. I'm still losing roughly around $300, which means I'm going to be adding a little more NEO today. As you guys can see, once again over here, I have about $46,000 left of buying power. So I am sitting on a little bit of cash because I sold those Intel and BABA options yesterday. One more thing I'd like to go over quickly, especially for those of you who are in real estate like me, what you're going to notice is realty income over here is going to see a drop. And I actually anticipated this drop prior to market opening. And that's because the eviction bans now got extended till September. I personally am a real estate owner and am suffering because of the real estate eviction ban. I'm unable to collect rent because people are using the eviction ban as an excuse to go buy other stuff and not pay rent. Just basically provide me with this letter from the CDC that says that they are unable to pay rent, but then turn around, I go and see them buy other cars and buy other things, and they're able to spend money. They're just using this eviction ban as an excuse. Now, I'm not saying that this is the case for all people. I have over 1,000 tenants that I deal with, so generally the bulk of the tenants are good tenants, and if they come up with the letter and I can see that it's a genuine excuse, that's fine. However, a lot of people are manipulating the system and using it to their advantage. I've in fact seen people go and buy new cars and other expensive items that they keep in their home, but they refuse to pay their rent. And the sad part to that is that most landlords are not applying for forbearance, and that's just because we don't want to hurt our chances in getting loans in the future. So that's just something that I'm looking at. I actually anticipate real estate to kind of drop a little bit because of this news and continue to further fall as our tenants now have an excuse not to pay rent for some time. So Opendoor has been my favorite stock for a while. I was hoping that this eviction ban situation would have gotten over. Opendoor would have been my probably #1 stock pick. I am going to cool down on Opendoor for the time being, or until I can get more clear guidance on what I want to do with Opendoor. Now, as you guys can see, Rocket Mortgage not looking good for me still. I'm negative $3,500 on that call. I do plan on averaging that call down a little bit, so I probably will buy a few more calls into Rocket, because the mortgage industry, a combination of people just moving outside cities into the burbs and the low interest rates, has created extremely high demand for mortgages. And for that reason, I'm going to continue to stay with Rocket. I think Rocket has a good business model that I will continue to invest in. Really quickly, I'm going to scroll down. My Netflix did go red again. So I was in the positive for Netflix. It went back in the negative. So I'm minus $260. I may actually buy some call options for Netflix later on today, just depending on the situation and how I see the stock dropping. Jumaya is down for me. Apple is down for me. BABA is coming back towards the green, but it is still red for me. Tesla is green. However, I do anticipate Tesla stocks dropping as well because the run has just been insane. And the stock, personally, for me, has become too expensive to buy individually. So I would buy it as part of an ETF, probably. BNGO is doing great. There's some positive news around BNGO. There's some new price targets around BNGO that are actually putting it at double where it's at right now. So I'm going to continue to hold BNGO long term, as I really believe in this company. And you guys can see here that I'm up on my Rocket share $7, but I'm losing about $3,500 on the option. So that's what Rocket is looking like for me. Nnmd, I think Nnmd is probably my #1 best bet right now. So I am going to be investing heavily into Nnmd, probably tripling my holding. So if I have 50 stocks, I probably want to get to about 150 to 200 shares in an Nnmd sometime, probably maybe even today if the stock price seems right. One stock that I did add yesterday, I added DT to my portfolio. I think this company is undervalued and is playing under the radar as of right now. They're a very sound company. They have enough cash. They generate good revenues. I did some research on the company. It seems like extremely conservative. You know, they're just undervalued because they have been flying under the radar because all these SPACs have been coming along. This is just one of those stocks that I personally think is undervalued. Now, once again, I'm just a guy on YouTube. You don't have to buy these stocks just because I invest in them. Do your own due diligence and only invest money that you're willing to lose. A lot of you have been asking me about my crypto holdings. I actually do hold my crypto in Robinhood regardless of what people think, and this is what that looks like. So I have 7.22 Ethereum and I have 0.166 Bitcoin, and I'm up $4,000 on Ethereum and about $2,100 on Bitcoin, for those of you who are asking. Of course, I also have a Coinbase account and an eToro account, which are significantly larger than this, but I do plan on selling stuff there and moving it all to Robinhood to consolidate everything so that I can show you guys my entire portfolio here. So yeah, guys, this is my portfolio for today. I have NEO in it. I do have ISR for those of you who are telling me to buy ISR. Let me just show you guys really quickly where ISR is. So this is ISR right here. I have 200 shares. I actually do not plan on buying any more shares in ISR. So I'm maxed out for ISR as of right now. Some of you asked me about Mara. I do like the company. I have not invested in it just yet. However, I am continuing to monitor, that stock, and I will jump into it once I feel comfortable. So yeah, guys, that's my portfolio for today. Today is Friday the 15th. And I know it's fairly early in the day today, so I will be monitoring the market and continuing to buy some shares as the day progresses. So watch my next video to find out what I bought and how much I bought of the stock. Oh, and guys, if you guys are finding value in my content, consider subscribing to my channel, hit all the notification bells, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And just like that, I'll see you guys next video.